welcome back to the show. Coming up on November 15th, Mexico City will play host to UFC 180. In the main event, the heavyweight interim title will be on the line as one of the best submission fighters in the entire sport. Fabrizio Werdum collides with the former K1 Grand Prix champion Mark Hunt. It seems like it's a clash of styles. You got the jiu-jitsu guy versus the kickboxer. A lot of people are counting out Mark Hunt in this fight because Fabrizio Werdum has so many tools, but you believe there's a clear path to victory for the Super Samoan.
Sure there is, and people will often go, well, you got to keep it on the feet, bro. How do you do that exactly? What is the process? What is the strategy? What are some of the tools that you use to do that, to keep it on the feet where it favors Mark Hunt? And that's what I'm looking at in this week's breakdown. I want to thank Fight Pass again for letting me use their archives. Getting some great stuff. Fabrizio Werdum, one of the great grapplers in the history of the game. He's going to be fighting Cain Velasquez for the heavyweight title. Oh, wait a second. Cain Velasquez is injured. That sucks. What are we going to do? Mark Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring in Mark Hunt for the interim title. People are excited about this. Why? Because everybody loves Mark Hunt. He's a great Cinderella story, the Super Samoan. Why do they like him? Because he fights like this. He gets in there and he shows his heart and he shows his toughness and he shows his drive and he shows world-class K1 level kickboxing, and he looks good doing it. And then there's some of this stuff. The walk-off. Classic. Look, there it is again. This is a talented guy. He's an exciting guy. He's fun to watch. So how is he going to beat this guy? Well, Werdum is a pretty damn good kickboxer these days as well. You think of him as a guy who just is on the ground, wants you down there, but no, he jumps up and he will fight on the feet, and he has looked very good, particularly against Brown. His striking looked massively improved. On the feet, this is still a very, very good fight. Very good fight, but it is the ground where this guy is so good. Ramdean's boy, Big Nogueira, got submitted. Nobody submits Big Nogueira. Look how wonderful his skills are. And that man, the last emperor, you can't see his face because he's in a triangle, but that is Fedor Emelianenko, and nobody submits Fedor Emelianenko. This man wrapped him up in a triangle and an armbar. He could do this to Mark Hunt, and we know it. Mark Hunt might have to tap. No, Mark Hunt wants to keep this on the feet. How does he do that? What are the strategies? That brings me to Fight Network's new reality show, Holding Down the Fort with Marku Huntu. That's right, 5 episodes of how exactly this guy uses some specific tools to be able to hold down the fort and keep this fight on the feet. Episode 1 is the first one. You got to patrol the grounds. It's all about lateral movement. We got to move laterally, and you got to be disengaged, not at punching distance, not at kicking distance, but at full disengagement. And Mark Hunt will move laterally and make you chase him. It's hard to take him down from here, but he is very good at closing distance and punching in spurts in nice combinations like that. See how, and he's right back out to patrolling range again. So he's all the way out, never partially out, never part of the way in, all the way out, and that's where he fights from. So he patrols the ground out there, and that is a key movement. But the second weapon he likes to use, and he uses it very well, the get off my lawn. It's his left hook, and he uses it as a get off my lawn clearing technique. It discourages you from coming forward. There you see it right there. And look, against Czech Congo. Czech Congo, get off my lawn. Czech Congo comes forward again. Czech Congo, get off my lawn. And you come forward on him. Czech Congo's trying to come onto his lawn. Hey, get off my lawn. He just uses it to discourage you coming forward. Chris Tuscherer, get off my lawn. And against all of his opponents, Big Ben, you get off my lawn, buddy. He uses it to discourage you. He uses it to make a threat when you come forward. So he patrols the grounds. He uses the get off my lawn left hook. If you get all the way in, it's time to meet the shotgun. His right hand, his powerful right hand is loaded, and he draws you into it. We'll see it right here. See, and even when you feint in, he's still loaded. He's patrol. This one's perfect. Watch, patrolling the grounds. There, oh, get off my lawn. Patrolling the grounds. Patrolling the grounds, and you start to close a little bit. You're coming towards the house, and shotgun. So he draws you in, moving laterally, moving side. Here it is again, shotgun. And he goes back to patrolling the grounds. Takes a deep breath. He's a little tired here. That's a big man. So, and against Tuscherer, same thing. Boom, shotgun, off balance, got to get back to patrolling the grounds, and circles out again. So he's got to stay at that distance. And here we'll see it again. Even coming forward, if he can get you backing up, maintains that distance, throws the powerful shotgun, and here it is again, one more time, boom. But you know guys are coming in on him. You know that Werdum will try to time that and come underneath it. And when that happens, always discourage him from coming forward. When that happens, we're going to need episode 4. We patrolled the grounds. Get off my lawn, left hook, meet the shotgun, straight right hand. But this is about a mindset. Chopper, sick balls. It's a rabid dog mentality of takedown defense. And that's what Mark Hunt needs to use. That chopper, sick balls mentality. And watch this. See, he just fights through it. It's not just the technique. And ATT has this guy having all of the takedown defense techniques he needs, but it's a mentality there. Underhook, fight it, turn it, fight your way out. Never, ever give up that takedown. Never accept it, and then always discourage the man from ever doing it again. You make him pay. You punish him for trying to take you down. This one illustrates it perfectly. Rothwell is so committed to this, you need to be equally mentally committed to stopping it. And watch, he splits his base and drives his hip forward. He takes the overhook, he does some damage. This is all proper technique. Uses the shin across for space, goes to the base on the ground, never ever surrendering the takedown. It's a and then gets his way out, and he will again remind you not to try and take him down. So we've patrolled the grounds, left hook, get off my lawn, straight right, meet the shotgun, chopper, sick balls, but inevitably you're going to get taken down. Maybe you will. And when you do, it's Hunt's last stand. You must, it's the same mentality of never accepting. See, he's down. Unacceptable to Mark Hunt. You must be in a perpetual state of fighting to get back to your feet, and we'll see it right here. He needs that right underhook. He gets it. He will fight to maintain this, and he'll try to get up onto his post hand. The post hand gets pulled out. Never, ever surrendering the position. Never accepting the position. Still fighting. Still fighting. You'll see at no time during this does he ever just go, okay, fine, I'm in half guard, I'll work from here. Okay, fine, I'm in my guard. A constant state of battling to stand up. And it is that mentality, if he can keep Werdum having to work to keep him down, he'll be busy. And look, belly down, big belly down to get out. And he circles back to patrolling his grounds. So can he win? Can he win with this technique? Yes, he can. Maybe he'll do this. Maybe we'll see Werdum faceplant and him walk off. Or maybe we'll see this. Maybe we'll see big Marku Huntu getting submitted by one of the best submission guys in the world. But either way, we're going to have a new interim heavyweight champion, and they're going to face Cain Velasquez to unify that title.
And Robin, we've seen the improvements of the Brazilian stand-up game. Is there ego involved? Will Werdum go out there to say, you know what, there'd be nothing better than to get a KO victory over a former K1 champion? We all believe that he's improved. Is there enough ego there, or does he overestimate how good his stand-up game is in comparison to Mark Hunt? Because people just look that he's got the big power, but it's more than that when it comes to his striking game. His foot movement, his head movement, everything on point.
Yeah, Mark Hunt is badass, and you can't stay up there too long because I didn't even go into the leg kicks. This guy can smash up your tree trunks. So it's a weird one because Werdum may fall into ego. He may overestimate his own striking, which is very, very good these days. Or he may just have to commit to striking enough to cause engagement to get the takedown. Either way, this thing starts on the feet, and if Big Mark Hunt can keep it on the feet, Big Mark Hunt could be the interim heavyweight champion.
I do expect Fabrizio Werdum to close that distance, try to put Mark Hunt up against the cage. It is a 5-round fight. Wear him out, but in terms of striking, expect a lot of head kicks from Fabrizio Werdum, maybe force Mark Hunt to put you down to the ground, and then from there he can look for a sweep or submission. Really one of the most well-rounded fighters in the heavyweight division.
It is going to be a spectacular fight, and the heavyweights are always exciting, but I cannot wait for this one.
Kelvin Gastelum, Jake Ellenberger at welterweight. Are we going to see the future of 170 pounds, or is Jake Ellenberger going to prove that he is one of the top fighters at 170?
That's an interesting fight, too. Gastelum, we'll have to see, is the guy for real? We'll find out.
Coming up, after a disappointing TKO loss, we'll tell you why it isn't the end of the line for Shogun Rua when 5 rounds on FN continues.